What's going on, guys? Spotter here for Destiny, the weekly Nightfall for October 7, 2014. It's quite interesting. It's Ishtar Sync Venus, it's the Archon, and the modifiers, we got Epic, but check it out. This is the first time we've seen this. Arc Burn, Solar Burn, and Void Burn. And as always, the Nightfall, if all players die, your fire team is brought back to orbit. So, make sure you have one of each at least, okay? Now, I got my primaries. Yes, I've got all of the primary weapons from the Vault of Glass, and they all do different types of elemental damage, okay? So make sure you have one of each type. You're going to have the, the captains are going to have the arc shields. You're going to have the shanks with the fire shields. And I think the Praetorians actually have the Void Shield. So it's going to be crazy, and I wouldn't suggest doing this on solo. I'm not going to say it's impossible. It's going to be very difficult because you can get one shot by nearly any enemy, okay? So we're going to walk through it. I'm going through with a couple other guys, and, you know, I do fail a couple times. I'm going to get to the points of interest because, I mean, you can die, and I've ran this before, you can die when the respawning isn't restricted, and it's usually in the public areas, but once you get the respawning restricted, you die, you're back to orbit, you get to start all over again. Alright, so let's check out the first little section here. Alright, so we're entering the caves here, and you're going to see the respawn restricted come up, and my setup isn't right. I have two arc weapons and a fire weapon. I don't even have any ammo, and we've got some goblins, but look at the, you're going to come out across some shanks as soon as we get through this little first spot here. And I think the enemies actually do damage against each other, so the Vex and the Fallen, they'll actually kill each other. But we come up to this spot, so I switch to my fire weapon. There we go. Again, because we have the shanks with the fire shields. You can see that right there. See that right there? Yeah, those guys. And everything else is fine, but like I said, on any normal enemies that don't have shields, then any of the weapons are fine, because you're going to do extra damage with any of them. But, like I said, look at how easily you can get one shot and you're down to very, very low health. So you're taking two shots and you're pretty much dead. I would think even a hobgoblin getting a headshot on you would probably instantly kill you, but I could be wrong. Alright, and these guys are running around. I think Y-Strikes has been through it already. He's our level 30. One of two level 30s on our team, and they're sniping these guys. There's a hobgoblin up there, so I don't even see any action at this top part. So, yeah, we're going to skip ahead a little bit, because we do have, I think, the section... No, this section coming up is where we have to defend the doorway, so let's skip ahead to that. So our ghost has to open up the door for us. I got two of my fire teammates up top behind me, taking snipe shots at all the enemies down below. Probably the safest spot. So I'm going to push up a little bit and see if I can't take out some of these guys that they're not able to hit or see or whatever. We got, I think there's a hobgoblin right there. Yeah, so he got sniped. He dropped, it looks like he dropped his frag. You probably get insta-killed on one of the hobgoblin's frags as well. Now that's, okay, so there's the Minotaur. He's got the Void Shield. You know, with the extra damage on the Arc and the Solar, you're still going to do pretty decent damage, but it's still going to take you a lot longer to take their shields down with a non-Void weapon than it would with a Void weapon. So here I'm going to actually modify my, my loadout, so I basically have one of each, so I don't have to switch, and I do some ammo synthesis on my heavy. So basically, I'm going to pull out the machine gun when I see more Praetorians, because you do have 3 waves of spawns here, so we're going to deploy our ghost to open the door. We have 3 waves. The first wave are goblins and I think hobgoblins. The second wave are minotaurs slash, I don't think they're actually Praetorians, but minotaurs with the void shields. And then the third wave, you've got the gatekeeper guys. So we're going to just take down these guys. I've got the Vision of Confluence. There's a Minotaur. Now, you can take him down. See what I mean? You can take him down with his Void Shields. Oh, I got a guy coming up on me. What's up? Hey, Goblin. Even the Goblins do a lot of damage on you. So I'm going to switch to the MG if I do come across any more of those Praetorians. And I'll just keep with the Vision of Confluence, the Scout Rifle. For anything else, there's the Hobgoblin. You get some glimmer out of this. There we go. And yeah, look how easily it takes him down. I mean, I know it's an MG, but still. The void damage, baby. The void damage. All right, so second phase. So I guess the first phase does have some Praetorians as well. So we got 2 phases, it looks like, of goblins, hobgoblins, and minotaurs. Man, I keep mixing up. I keep calling them Praetorians just because in the Vault of Glass they're all Praetorians, basically. All right, what do we got? Snipers, snipe. Actually, I don't even see any minotaurs yet. Maybe they don't even spawn in the second wave. That's fine. I think on the second wave they actually get some hobgoblins that spawn in way up in the top right, sort of halfway in between where I am and where those guys are. Come on! These guys are tough. They got the yellow health. Not good. So I did pick up a couple. I think I had 1 bounty left over from yesterday, which was complete a weekly heroic or nightfall strike. So I didn't want to run through it yesterday because I mean, you know, the day before a wipe, there's no sense running through a weekly nightfall when you're going to do it on the next day anyway. So I had that left over, and then the only other bounty I picked up from the Vanguard, I think, was get 20 kills without taking damage. So I picked that up. So I've gotten, well, I think I've gotten the 1 complete. And there are the gatekeepers. I think, what are they called? Cyclops? I can't see the text in my render software. So we're just going to take these guys out, and that's pretty much it. So there is a bit of a section when you're on the pikes, but it's not really a big deal. There are two Cyclops and a few other enemies, including Minotaurs, but just take them out on the vehicles or snipe them or whatever. It's not really a huge deal. It's not until we get to the Archon area that it becomes a little dicey. So let's skip to that. All right, here we are approaching the Archon area. Now, I'm a little brave. I'm going to say this right now. I'm a little brave coming in here, but I would suggest you guys take it easy. Don't push it. Always try and have 1 player back that can revive you guys if you get down, because, you know, 1 or 2 shots from any of these guys is dangerous, and it will take you down. I guarantee it, okay? You know, depending where you get shot, depending what level you are. I mean, I'm level 29. Some of you guys might be 27 or 28. If you're 27, yeah, you're going to have a serious time with this. So, yeah, always try and have 1 or 2 guys hanging back, or even all 3 of you guys hanging back here. And you can actually sort of jump back up, you know, where I first jumped down to this area. You can jump back up to that area, and it's kind of a safe spot. So you don't take any damage, and they don't spawn anything behind you. I mean, if you do a couple of the other strikes, if you hang back in sort of the room before the boss room, they tend to spawn things in on you, but not on this one, not on this one. So you can jump back up into the spot before where we jump down and take cover and survive. If you've got a Hunter class with a Blade Dancer and can do invisibility, you might be a good candidate for picking up your teammates. Now, we're holding off running in there. We got 1 teammate down, and we're sort of holding off running in there. I was going to go invisible, but then this dropship came in. So I was going to try and clear out these enemies, because I know that once we have these cleared up before we go and release the Archon, that we got a little bit of time. But these guys, this guy, yeah, boom. You know what? It's like 1-2, and you're down. So Y-Strikes is in a spot where he's trying to be safe. I mean, he's got the Vex Mythoclast, so he's overpowered as it is anyway. So he comes in and revives. I mean, he's got the self-resurrection too, although, yeah, see, he just self-resurrected. So that's a good option too if you're a Warlock. Make sure you have self-resurrection on. If you're a Hunter, Blade Dancer, so you can go invisible if you need to pick somebody up. I know the Gunslinger, the draw is to get 3 quick kills, but you're doing pretty good damage as it is anyway, so I wouldn't really worry about Blade Dancer so much. I like the invisibility just so you can go in and pick somebody up without, you know, these guys knowing you're there. Alright? So we got this, almost got this bottom area cleared out. We got that guy that took me down. Took 1 shot and I was almost at 0 health right there. And then you have a bunch of spawns up top that you got to deal with, so yeah. I don't really want to go up there. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. Because, yeah, I think I go down at least a couple more times here. So we'll have to see. The only thing is my super isn't that great. And I think what I got to do I gotta change it up because there is an option. I don't have it on in my subclass to heal when I get kills as a blade dancer, and I don't think I have that on right now because that would definitely help. So it's, again, get one shot by that captain, and I think we gotta clear it out. Probably could have used a rocket launcher, maybe. Get an arc rocket launcher. That'd be good in this area. Because really, the void right here, you don't need. Because you only have shanks and captains, basically. So you don't really need void. Void was more for that Vex area when we were defending the doorway. Alright, so we got the main dude coming in here. Hi, guy. Hi, Archon Priest. Where do you get the gun from? I'd just like to know. I mean, that's kind of like a prison, right? So, did they put him in there with a gun? Because that really doesn't make sense. So let's go to town with the MG. I mean, we get some good damage on him, but I'm not really paying attention to what's going on with the spawns. And, yeah, there's some spawns right there. So I'm just trying to do damage on him. I'm getting taken out, and there's a frickin' shank that ends up right behind me. And both of us, no! White Strikes, be our savior again! We rely on him too much because he was the first in our group to get to level 30, so we rely on him a little bit heavy. But that's cool. That's cool. It's good. Okay, so he's waiting for an opportune time. Dude, go, go! I think he probably has his self-resurrect right now anyway, so that's all right. All right. So I'm just gonna check it out. I wouldn't even bother with the servitor. The servitor, what tends to happen if you take down the servitor? In some cases you'll get another spawn right away. So whatever. He kind of stays away anyway, so I really don't tend to focus on him too much. All right, so let's do some damage on this guy. We're doing over 6,100 damage on the headshot, so that's not bad. Plus it stuns him. So definitely want to recommend using a sniper on this guy. Fully upgraded, of course, if you can. And then we'll switch back to the Confluence. I'm taking damage from something, but this guy's almost done, so we're going to keep focus on him, and wow. I get down right at the end, and back up. Alright, so that's the Nightfall, the weekly Nightfall. Pretty crazy with all three elements burn option, basically. Look at how many captains are down there. Holy crap. Yeah, so pretty crazy. I got the conduit. Looks like I got the conduit from that. Did I get the conduit? Was that me? I just noticed that. I think I did. But anyways, that's the Nightfall. Good luck with it. You're going to have a really tough time doing it solo because one or two shots and you're dead. But if you really play it safe, then you should be okay and get through it. Because I think White Strikes actually did it solo, but he was really scared, I think. I think he told me that he was scared. So those guys get 9 and 10 motes of light, or strange coins, sorry, and I get the conduit. So not bad. It's a pulse rifle. It's okay. So that's it, guys. Hope it helps, and have fun with the weekly Nightfall. I'll be in the Iron Banner if you need me. Spider out.